That's a lot of construction materials. Sweet. So no injuries, no curses. Everyone leveled up. These 2 to level 3, these 2 to level 2. We have the Brigand's Coin, which is 25% damage. 25% less damage from backstabs, but only from the marksman, which would be her, I guess. I don't know what class he is. He might be another champion? Not sure. Rune of Sharpness, that's another one for one-handers. Hunter's Trophy, +1 for opportunity attacks. Only for champions, that's okay. Vanguard, I bet he's a Vanguard. Cape of Concealment, +1 damage for surprise attacks. +1 damage for 2 turns after a kill. 1 armor on a kill. That's really good for him. Gains armor for killing. Nice. +1 damage when outnumbered. That's really good for K. Like, really good for K. Sigil of Protection, +1 armor, +1 armor against the Lost. That's going to be better for K. In fact, it can be either of them. And then the Sigil of Lugus, +1 armor on resting. 8 armor as a base! But it makes you slow as hell. Interesting. The Pillagers of Kingstone. The defeat of the Marauder Knight of Kingstone was a harsh lesson for all the scoundrels pillaging the countryside, and a pleasant exercise for me. His remaining henchmen immediately laid down their weapons and offered their servitude. How admirably they crave retribution. I could give them a second chance and recruit them. On the other hand, I could satisfy the vengeance of the villagers and make an example that would reinforce my reign. What shall it be? So, do we put the captured marauders to the sword, bearing in mind they put basically the entire town to the sword, or do we recruit them? We'll make this just a 1-minute vote. And vote! Get your votes in. What should we do with this group? It looks very Divinity-ish. Actually, you're not wrong. Yeah. Cool looking game. Would prefer less over-the-top fancy armor like what Mordred's wearing. Yeah, I kind of hope that they do have like different skins for the characters. I'm not a particular fan of Mordred's look either. And I really do hope that his look changes depending on your choices. I think that would be the way to do it. Like, if he stays on the path of tyranny, then he keeps his spikes and maybe adds some skulls. But if he turns into like a righteous ruler, why would he be wearing spike armor? If he really is going for like the redemption path. Like, that's the thing with Mordred. He's always kind of trod the line between the two. He can either be good or he can be bad. Oh, come on, the giant shield spikes are just how he says hello. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so Coppertop contributed 22,000 channel points. Thank you very much for that. And you guys are not feeling very generous today. So while we decided that we would step aside from the throne and let Arthur take his place, this time we're saying we're going to put everyone to the sword. So, put the captured marauders to the sword. We swing back towards tyranny. Are you ready to discover Avalon even further? You can play the side missions or explore the other available features of the game. In order to make this part even more enjoyable, we've added 2 new heroes to your roster, even though you have now completed the early access section of the campaign. The story will also continue in the full version of King Arthur, Knight's Tale. Until then, safe travels in Avalon. So we've gained 2 new characters, Sir Yvain and Sir Pelles. So we can see a few more things going on, and there are a couple of side missions. Vortigern Castle, Burial Mounds, the Bridge of Sorrow. And that looks like it will then be the end of the early access, so that's what we've got access to right now. Alright, so Mordred. Rune of Steel, that's the crappy old sword. That's one he can't use. That one he can. So this will increase the base. This will increase the minimum and the maximum damage. What do these guys do? So Yvain is another marksman. same as Dindrain. They seem to have the same skills. Oh, except that he's neutral, she's Christian. So as long as you don't go towards old gods, then Dindrain will be happy. He doesn't really care. And Pellis is rightful, so as long as you stay on the path of right, then he's going to be good. And Kay is also neutral. Okay. So I wonder if the neutrals just don't like you taking extremes. So if we go back to the morality chart, we are back right in the middle. Neutral, neutral. Pretty short early access, isn't it? It's said in the email I got from them between 3 and 4 hours. And I was actually thinking, like, for those of you who've been watching my D&D campaign, which you can find every Sunday, by the way, here on this channel, midnight GMT, going into Monday morning. So Sunday night going into Monday morning. It's been going really well. We're on session 8. All of the videos from that are available here on the channel, or the older ones are over on the YouTube, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. Furthermore, Marshall has been writing an overview of each episode as they are released. Let me just go and find the link to that real quick. So if you're interested in what's happened so far in that series, and if you're thinking of like getting into it, then instead of watching hours and hours of VODs, you can just use this write-up to jump in and get the detail you need. It's a really good campaign, but one of the characters in that is Nin. And Nin is a doctor of some moral flexibility, shall we say. And I was trying to decide what alignment would Nin be, and I think he would actually be possibly one of the best examples of just true neutral. He doesn't care about law, he doesn't care about breaking law, he doesn't care about good, he doesn't care about evil. So, yeah, Nin I think would be true neutral, if that was put into D&D terms. Alright, so let's go and take a look at these characters and what they can upgrade. So we can gain Toughness, which has you recharging health for every hit. I had forgotten you had that ability. Plus 2 hit points regained when you kill an enemy, plus 10 physical resist. What is physical resist? Protection against physical attacks. Extra hit points, extra vitality. Or, as we took Armourer last time, armor is increased by 1, armor is increased by another 1, plus 10 hit points from armor type items, and heavy armor reduces items reduce 1 less action point. So what we could actually do for you is get that super heavy armor, this one, the Sigil of Lugus. And then if we have lightened armor, then that's going to have less of an impact on you. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab the Sigil of Lugus for you, which gives you the whopping 8 armor. Then I think I'm going to do the heavy armor items reduce 1 less action point. And we're also going to grab armor is increased by 1, because why not? He now has a whopping 9 armor. So Tanky Boy is super Tanky Boy now. Plus, we have the Scroll of Victory, regaining 1 armor on a kill. Only for defenders, so he's the only one that can use that. Okay, K. Okay. Next. We could get the damage focus, gain 10 damage for every unspent action point from the previous turn. That doesn't happen a huge amount. I think what I'd kind of like to do... Actually, we can also get these 20% more efficiency for stun and slows, plus 1 duration for bleeds, deal 10 more damage. Well, let's take the extra damage, which is actually a 2-pointer, so there we go, you're done. You can also get the Trophy of Frenzy, which is for champions only, so that's for you. And you can get the Hunter's Trophy, which is also only for you. And there is a 2-handed weapon. This will increase the amount of armor pierce you do, and slightly increase the amount of damage you do when you're outnumbered. You are going to be outnumbered all of the frickin' time. So I think that that would actually be a really good weapon for you. Balin. So you are... Oh, you're also a champion. Huh. But you have different skills. So it's kind of interesting that... Oh no, these two do have different skills. You have aimed shot and you have the firebolt. Okay. I'm also curious as to why your background is yellow while his is white. Okay, they are all different. It's just that this is like significantly different from all of the others. Arthur, don't trust anyone named Mordred. Mordred is here to save Arthur. Honest, Gov. Alright, Balin. So, you want a big axe of cleaving stuff. Good. You currently have a rune of steel. I think I'm going to replace that. Well, swiftness is +1 AP on a kill. You are going to get a lot of kills. But I think just giving you the damage is better. Now, does everyone have a healing potion? Yes. I wonder if these recharge, or if they're just lost once you use them. Then armor. So you're currently using Sigil of the Anvil, which is a 27 health, 5 armor. You can get a 6 armor, 7 armor, 8 armor. But that does have less hit points, but it's just more armor. And you're definitely going to be a frontline type character, so we'll give you that. And then we have trinkets, none that you can use, and no potions. Okay, Dindrain. We have no bows that you can use. We have no armor you can use. We do, however, have the Brigand's Coin, which is less damage received from backstabs. So, how does this differ? Ranged attack deals 100% damage, causes burning, versus powerful ranged attack with 10 armor pierce that consumes all the remaining armor action points. 25% damage. For every action point spent, it will deal 0% damage that cannot be blocked. Oh, I think the 0% changes based on how much damage it will actually do. Yeah, aim shot does sound really useful. Like, as much as I kind of like the flaming bolt ability, I think aim shot is just going to be stronger. It does have a heck of a cooldown, though. Gain 2 movement when killing an enemy. 20% extra damage against unarmored. Now here's a point. So Yvain could be used against armored targets because he does have a crossbow. And then we could use Dindrain for killing like single targets. Causes burning to all adjacents. Yeah, I think that Dindrain is the slightly better archer. He's good at sniping, but it's basically going to be either Yvain or Balin. And Balin is rightful Old Faith. Interesting. And they do have a bunch of other abilities. Plus 10% damage dealt from cover. Plus 1 range for all skills used from cover. 20 fizz res in cover. Armor break in cover. Cover reduces damage by 10%. That's pretty nice. Scout. Discovers hidden objects and enemies from plus 1 range. Gains 1 movement a turn. 1 AP when killing an enemy. 20% extra overwatch. I mean, archers with overwatch sounds pretty good. Damage increased against burning enemies. Huh. Killing a target reduces all cooldowns. Gains 2 armor pierce. Damage is increased by 20% against poisoned. Well, you don't poison, but you do burning. So let's go with the 20% extra damage and then the armor pierce. Yeah, let's do that. Now he probably wants the cooldown reduction. And then damage reduction from backstab, I'm just going to give it to her because she's a higher level, so I'm more likely to use her, I would say. That's only for a vanguard, so we don't actually have a vanguard. We haven't seen one yet. Okay. So Balland joined, Dindrain joined. We've got the Bridge of Sorrow. We've got Vortigern. We've got Burial Mounds. Yvain joined. And Peleas joined. Okay. Well, let's just do these in order. So we'll go to Vortigern next. Blades in the Wood. The peaceful woods of Avalon turned into gloomy forests, dangerous for the lone travellers and fugitive villagers. Brigands prowl in the shadows, and traitorous lordlings gather small armies to pillage the land. The birth of Camelot will bring back law to the land. My first task is to show these bandits the ways will not be tolerated anymore. Before we do that, though, I just noticed that Balin actually hasn't been upgraded. So power attack stuns. Causes vulnerability. Extra damage if they're on full hit points and vitality. And decreases the AP point for power attack. I mean, decreasing the AP point is kind of a no-brainer. You don't actually have rage. Oh, no, that's probably a pass. Yeah, that's a passive. Gain plus 10 stackable damage for 2 turns after every kill. Then I think I'm just going to increase the damage of your regular old strike. Oh yeah, we probably can. Yeah, we can. Alright, reconstruction of Camelot has begun. So we've got a hospice, we've got a cathedral, we have a merchant. Training ground, burial ground, enchanted tower and the round table. Not currently available. So in the merchant, we can reconstruct this for 250 of each resource. A hidden building in the shadow of the colossal ramparts, where a secretive merchant offers all kinds of rarities arriving from the various corners of the island, ranging from strange fruits and mysterious objects to legendary weapons unearthed from ruined castles. Towering above the timbered rooftops, this majestic building preaches the glory of the one true faith. The cathedral offers salves not only for the soul, but also for the body. You can heal the most grievous of wounds from your nights here. Avalon can be a harsh and unforgiving place. Your wounded heroes need time and care to recover for the next nightly quest. The hospice offers comforting beds and skilled healers. It is the right place for that. I'm going for the merchant, after all. It's just good business. The merchant is a place of true commerce, not just fake commerce, but true commerce. You can buy and sell items here. Here, you can reconstruct the merchant and expand his capabilities, more items, faster refresh, cheaper and better goods. Caravan, offer refreshes more frequently. Trade posts, item buying cost reduced by 10, better quality items appear, and increases the number of items available. So you guys have only got heavy armor. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that just yet, but okay. Camelot is now being rebuilt. Huzzah. Now, can I change which characters I'm bringing? Yes, I can. Click and drag. Click and drag. Oh, I can choose to just leave Mordred behind. Well, that's interesting. Well, I think I'm going to go with the Fab Four, because they do seem to be pretty good at their jobs. Tiberius, thank you very much for the bits. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. It's just good nightly business. And Blades of Tofu, thank you very much for the follow. Razgriz, Sea Brown, Metallica Fan, Grood, Postal Monkey, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And then Mokamars coming in with a 9-month resubscription on Prime. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Mokamars. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and start the Blades in the Woods.
Finally, some wind in our hair.
'Tis a foul wind. Look how much armor this guy has now. Arrgh, I'm a tank. I sense ambush. I feel like we're about to get ambushed.
What in the name of the Lord?
That's a body.
A prize for the blood and sweat.
Oh, it's a bit more explory. Oh, what have we here? Yeah,
what
you
is
can
this
use different
thing?
formations. Oh. Oh, hello. See, I told you, ambush!
Time to earn your share of glory, knights.
One archer. 2 archers. Alright then, so... Kay's gonna go ahead and take a hit here. That's okay. Ah, you didn't kill him. Alright then.
The Lord is my
drain.
witness.
Oh, you can't hit them, they're in the way. Well, that's a bit annoying. Alright then. Mordred.
I can take them all.
Clear a path.
Let me cut you to size.
Ooh, I see the problem here. Let's do Stigma on you. And Balin, you can come in for a power attack. Didn't kill him. That's unfortunate.
Your command?
The Lord guides my hand.
Alright, now you can face them. You can face them. Actually, face that way. You can face that way. And you stay where you are. Unfortunately, Kay is just going to get absolutely demolished by ranged characters. Alright, Mordred. Oh, whoops. Forgot about him. You go and stand there and look menacing. I should have put Kay there, actually. Could have hit them both of them at the same time. Balin, you know what to do.
Blessings.
Out of range. We'll go here and we're not out of range. Though we can only shoot once. But we save 2 action points, so we'll gain 2 next turn. Balin, you can move up to there. You may as well take that out.
Feel the pain.
Still we are.
Your head is mine. I am ready.
144% damage. Rage!
I'm not even out of breath. Garbage, or real treasure this time.
Rune of ranged weapons, finally.